Once upon a time, in a faraway land filled with towering mountains, lush green forests, and sparkling blue rivers, there lived a little bear named Toby. Toby was a curious and adventurous bear who loved exploring the wonders of the forest he called home. Despite his adventurous spirit, Toby had never ventured beyond the great river, a boundary his parents had set for him. They had told him that beyond the great river lay the Enchanted Forest, a place of magic and mystery, but also of dangers unknown. One bright and sunny morning, after a hearty breakfast of honey and berries, Toby decided it was time to explore the Enchanted Forest. He packed a small backpack with his favorite snacks, a warm blanket, and a little wooden toy his grandfather had carved for him. With a heart full of excitement and a touch of nervousness, Toby set off on his adventure. As he reached the edge of the great river, Toby paused to gaze at the water's gentle flow. He remembered his parents' words of caution, but his desire to explore was too great. With a deep breath, he carefully crossed the river, stepping on the sturdy rocks that peeked above the water's surface. Once across, Toby found himself in a part of the forest he had never seen before. The trees were taller, the flowers more vibrant, and the air filled with enchanting melodies he had never heard. He marveled at the beauty around him and felt a deep sense of wonder and joy. As Toby ventured deeper into the Enchanted Forest, he came across a clearing where the sun's rays danced upon the ground, creating patterns of light and shadow. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent tree, its branches reaching high into the sky, covered in sparkling golden leaves. Toby was in awe. He had never seen anything so beautiful. Suddenly, a gentle voice called out to him. "Welcome, little bear," said the tree. Toby looked around in surprise. The tree was speaking to him. "I am the guardian of the Enchanted Forest," the tree continued. "You have ventured far from home. What brings you here?" Toby, gathering his courage, replied, "I wanted to explore and see the wonders of the Enchanted Forest for myself." The guardian smiled, a warm and comforting smile that seemed to light up the clearing even more. "Curiosity is a wonderful thing, Toby, but remember, with great curiosity comes great responsibility. The Enchanted Forest is filled with magic, but not all of it is kind. You must be brave and wise to navigate its mysteries." Toby listened intently, his eyes wide with fascination. The guardian then told Toby about the Enchanted Forest, its creatures, and its secrets. He spoke of the whispering willows, the singing stones, and the moonlit glade, each a marvel of the Enchanted Forest that Toby could visit. But the guardian also warned him of the shadow thicket, a place where the light never reached and where Toby must never go. With a heart full of dreams and a head full of warnings, Toby thanked the guardian and set off to explore the wonders the guardian had described. He visited the whispering willows, where the leaves whispered secrets of the forest, the singing stones, which hummed melodies older than time, and the moonlit glade, where the moonlight shone so brightly it turned night into day. As the sun began to set, Toby realized it was time to head back home. He had promised his parents he would return before dark, and he did not want to worry them. As he made his way back, he thought about all he had seen and learned. The Enchanted Forest was more magical and beautiful than he had ever imagined, but he also understood the importance of being careful and respecting its boundaries. Crossing the great river once again, Toby returned to the familiar parts of the forest. He felt a sense of accomplishment and joy, but also a deep appreciation for the safety and love of his home. When Toby arrived home, his parents greeted him with open arms and worried faces. Toby told them all about his adventure, the wonders he had seen, and the lessons he had learned. His parents listened, their worry turning to pride as they realized their little bear had grown a bit wiser that day. That night, as Toby snuggled into his bed, his mind filled with the day's adventures, he felt a gentle tiredness wash over him. The enchanted forest, with all its beauty and mystery, would always be there for him to explore. But for now, the warmth and safety of his home was all he needed. As the moon rose high in the sky, casting a soft glow through the window, Toby drifted off to sleep, dreaming of whispering willows, singing stones, and the guardian tree that watched over the magical forest. And in those dreams he ventured even further, knowing that with bravery, wisdom, and a heart full of curiosity,